I'm willing to bet that by the end of the century, Mad Max will become relevant presently. When that happens, I'll feast on the flesh of my enemies, safe in the knowledge I was the best that they'll ever be. Thanks for helping me to appease my narcissism by giving this prolonged rant out my shaft to listen. It's all facts, you won't find a single bar of fiction. I'm so sick, listening leaves you with scars and symptoms. Locally, I'm known for my strange content. In a scene of babies, I'm unexplained.
Yo, it's Beast Anglia, War at the Wall. This is our main event. Make some fucking noise! This is the main event. Making his return to battle rap after 6 years, he's a Don't Flop legend representing Ipswich. Rapper to my left, introduce yourself!
It's Toucan, aka Old Little Big Cunt, aka Ursula. Ask your fucking missus about me and her bean flicking fantasies. Let's fucking go! Let's go!
And yo, he's coming from Blackburn. He was in the Premier Battles Academy. He's on a win streak. He's one of the fastest up-and-comers in the country. Rapper to my right, introduce yourself!
The fucking king's here, Colchester. Are you ready?
Yeah! Are you fucking ready? Let's go! Yo, 3-round battle. Toogs won the flip beforehand. He chose SamHypes to go first. First round, it's on SamHypes. Let's go!
Okay, let's hold it down, everybody. Let's go.
Shit. I should have wrote 3 rounds of textile, boys. If I'd have known for damn certain that you turn up wearing your great-grandma's curtains. We've had Scooby-Doo, boys, and they was lyrically clean. But your bitch takes the whole gang for a ride like the Mystery Machine. Let's get to it. So this your return to battle rap. Now you want to try and go through, Sam, but on stage we are not same. You think for me that there's some huge chance? I bring the hype, it's in the name. Fans love me, that's the true fact alone. He doesn't bring a show, he needs me so that Toucan, let's get to it. Okay. You message me with a request, not to mention your wife in 1 round. He said Mrs. Russell will give him trouble and he would end up in the doghouse. She might control you, Thomas. But not me never, no. How am I supposed to be scared of this guy when his wife's the man in Tom's house? It's embarrassing. You went from battle rap to making metal tracks. I'm thinking, how's that come about still? Said your wife drove metal into you, yeah? You're being brainwashed by your wife, but shit, I'll bring the blade, end the pain. Thomas, it's alright, shit, I'll drill metal into your head, but in a different way than your wife will, you? You want credit as a rapper? Okay, you've been around and we can tell. It's safe to say you faced some greats and you gave out some L's. You clowned opponents, outperformed, you outstanded and excel. Everything a battle rapper should be back in 2012. They don't want that shit. They want to see me fired up. On screen, they want to see the real thing like the Snyder Cut. You used to be gay, yeah? Then got a wife. I'm sat there like, what the fuck? I'm sat there like, you got yourself a wife? I'm sat there like, what the fuck? Have to scrap the 3 rounds about all the dicks he likes to suck. I'm only getting warmed up. Fuck it. The second we'll see that body close. Because that's time. SamHypes. Thomas, you don't want this smoke. Let's go.
Let's go. Yo, round 1. It's on Toucan. Let's go. Right.
I put the beast in Beast Angler. The weak MC Damager. Back to the scene to delete these cheap characters. Well, that's what I would say if I was corny as shit. Sam, your bird says I got the most enormousest dick. It's because your bird says I got the most enormousest dick. It's because when she's sucking it, she can't fit all of it in. Conversely, she tells me yours is a shrimp. Lengthwise, you push little more than an inch. Childish, you bet your right ball that it is. I'm filthier than all of that fucking porn that you click. We both know you ain't gonna throw me in my grave. Your only murder is the crow's feet on your face.
Okay.
Yo, here's some solid proof that you need to fall back. I got the stones to rip you for being all cracked, knowing full well my forehead looks like a ball sack. Even when I diss myself, I'm harder than you. Next to me, you look like a retarded baboon. The shape of your face is alarming, my dude. You look like you were carved by an artist on shrooms. You look like Uncle Fester's anorexic clone. When Bilbo stole the ring from you, your heart, I bet it broke. Everything I drop, sick. Raps Dr. Robotnik. How you got a girl to one dick, we'll never know.
That's a Robotnik, you know.
Right. How did you get a girl to one dick? I suspect date rape. How else could a guy with such a strange face ever find out how a vajay tastes? Oh, Sam's bars are about comic books. What a fucking nerd. I bet if you type in www.h when you use his phone, Google Chrome will throw up like 20 links to tentacle porn. Anyone that laughed at that is a pervert. 20 links to tentacle porn. You like your sex to be drawn, and you have fetishes for those Simpsons ads that we all do add and best to ignore.
Yo, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. Everybody shut up in the back, yeah?
Right. This man's an idiot! Saw there were single mums waiting to get fucked in his area, and he believed it! The way you stretch to land each punch makes me feel to call you Mr. Fantastic, Sam. Your battle rap's Jared Leto Joker, a joke that most which wasn't captured on cam. You're a herbivore, a worthless dork, he ain't worthy Thor with girth and gorge next to perfect form cell. Learn to chalk basic verse before you turn to war. My unearthly thoughts are murdered hordes of better guys than you. So what you smirking for? You leave us like under the Silver Surfer. Bored. Time.
Okay. Time. Yo! Round 2 of SamHypes. Let's go.
So you said don't talk about your girl, yeah? Then you just mentioned mine. But I only talked about yours to touch on a subject. So if I do it back, I hope she gets upset. Your bitch's fanny's so awfully big that the orphan kids on the estate go crawling in. Wrap up in her fanny flaps like a cardigan to get warm again. Climb up her clitoris like a garden fence. Her ass is so big, it's like
Yo, free up now, rewind.
Your bitch pussy's so awfully big that the orphan kids on the estate go crawling in. Wrap up in those fanny flaps like a cardigan to get warm again. Climb up a clitoris like a garden fence, and her ass is so big it's like an obstacle course for army men. Fuck you. So you came back, but we didn't want you back from day one. Cause I'm already getting them pumped up more than the same shit them Bane's on. You also returned against Big J. Do you just return each time your name's gone? Yeah. Not now, I'll permanently put you in the grave that you just came from. Fuck you. So you're gonna try and clown me. You're gonna try and be the comedian. I'm the real battle rapper. Now here's the difference between us. I write better, flow better, hype better, perform better, I'm better. You're never stopping the fact that I send shivers down the spines like cold weather. You should know better. You're a stepping yes. Come on. Like cold weather. You're a stepping stone for me getting those big names on stage like Coachella. Now all hell will break loose and I'll break you. Hey, I make no errors, the pen's different. See, you play Warhammer in your spare time. Pussy. You play Warhammer in your spare time. Role-play games with little men.
I beg you say little men again.
Role-play games with little men. We are poles apart. My hands write to break down guys and belittle them. A different pen, ink laced with the blood from every victim's death. Now the pen can harness a special cartridge to make sure two can fit in them from... I've got punches to leave you in infirmary, standard. Every word mastered. I kill with the pen like Percy Jackson. If Tom sees he's legend, if Tom sees he's legend, that's Tom impersonating gangsters. If Tom Hardy best know my venom's in control, then I ain't scared of actors. So
shut up, bro!
If Tom Hardy, my venom's in control, then I ain't scared of actors. So don't let your confidence betray you. I'm here to fuck up your whole night. Cause when I write for you, think Nightcrawler. The body anywhere on sight. When he left his house, he told his spouse, he won't mention you, it's alright. But how do you plan on controlling that battle when you still battle to control your own life? Second, I'm just cooking him. Third, we'll see the coffin close. That's time. SamHypes, trust me, you don't want this smoke.
Let's go! Yo! Round 2 on Toucan. Let's go!
Well, what should we give that? Like a B-, I reckon? Okay. Well, listen, yeah. Right. So, listen, if we're talking about birds, right? Because I saw a picture of your bird on Facebook, yeah? Like, I had a fat wank over it. Sam, if there's one thing I want you to know, it's this. I too have a Shrek fetish.
Come back.
So, even though she looks a tad ogreish, I still summoned up a load of jizz big enough to fill oceans with. Now, trust me, Sam, we all know your mum's a slag. She'll let you crush a gash for a couple grams. Instead of a fucking dad, you were raised by all the strange guys hanging round your dusty flat. The ones that would show up with some crumpled cash that she'd take to her room to do jumping jacks while you ate Cheerios watching Thundercats in Unwashed My Little Pony underpants. I unsettle pricks like this as a strange hobby. Bro, I'll fuck you and your girl with the same Johnny, give you both the AIDS and not say sorry. Little too far, maybe. Right, yeah. Anyway, listen, try some truth shit, some realness, yeah? Because I know why you wear a hat when you're rhyming on the stage. It's because you're hiding that tiny vagina on your face. Yeah, we see it. The one between your eyes. The reason you dress like a seedy guy who will shot you 10s, it's not even 5s, and can be found on every weekday night at a motorway Mackey's really high, in his Corsa trying to feel the thighs of a girl he's groomed with shit weed and fries that thinks sucking dick at 15 is fine. Listen, you little slag. I'm gonna fist your dad. Your career is over. You cannot bring it back. I'm slicker than your mum when I'm fingering her bum. There's no punchline. I just thought it was sick as fuck. Sam, you and I are both built like twiggy little cunts. Reckon I could take you if it came to fisticuffs. Thing is, I would threaten to kick you in the nuts, but to me it's blatant that you're part lizard, bruv. Yeah, man. Did you think you really could hide? Honestly, Sam, that's the weakest disguise. I know that you and Queen are alike. Us humans don't have chameleon eyes. Listen, if you rap to prove that you're a human male, you have failed. First thing you do when you wake up is lick your eyes to make them moist. I know this because of your reptilian, unshapely head. Oh. You just inside your girl once, and the next day she laid an egg. Yeah, right, cool. Right, okay. Talent. When it comes to verses, I'm ripping and I'm tearing them. This lizard in a man suit lives in a terrarium. How fucked is it that you have an extendable tongue, but when you're with your missus with your head in a clunge, you can't get her to come?
Time.
Yeah, that's time, man.
Yo, please get back. Yeah. Come on, guys, final round. Let's make some noise. Yeah. Final round. It's on SamHypes. Let's go.
Sick him. You just done bare bars about a girlfriend trying to get to Sam Don. All that shit's irrelevant because Sam don't even have one.
Okay.
Who's that for?
Okay.
Who's that for? You said that you whacked one out to my girl. Stood there trying to get smart. I'd whack one out to your girl, but I just really cannot get hard. I'll flip everything you say in it. This is Tommy Russell. I checked out your battles. To fake on screen like a body double. Tommy Russell. Facing me, he's got to struggle. Lost a fair fight with his hairline, so he's hardly trouble. I mean, look at him. Everyone take a good look at him. The kind of guy to drink Bucks Fizz then fuck kids.
That was the worst time nod in my life, I would just say.
The kind of guy to drink Bucks Fizz then fuck kids. Around children I would not trust him, that's how I feel it just is. So when we catch him slipping, it's from the hands that hit him. When it goes bang harder than the anthem's kicking, you can't match this rhythm. See, I snap when spitting. Two sides more different than a Batman villain. They get the hypes that's chilling, you get the hypes that's killing. I'll split toucan, but not like that silly name with a hyphen in it. I'm saying in my scope like sniper visions. A single round to half the victim. Don't be thinking that there's violence in him. And he's only in control when it's minus women. You are not a battle rapper, Thomas. You are a metal track making, Warhammer gaming, under the thumb domesticated, rapper who never made it, basically a spacker, Thomas. Say what you want, it doesn't matter, Thomas. I will fucking batter, Thomas. I will fucking batter, Thomas. Was ready with the blade when they said I have to take a stab at Thomas. I watched your battles. You told Big J that you would shag his dad. And I actually believe you. You told most prob that you have no friends. But you don't really need to. That is fucking obvious. Like we need proof. This ain't his true form, his Sue Storm. This act of power see-through. I'll kill him with every single round. Read the scene, that coffin close. That's time. SamHypes, trust me, you don't want this smart.
Yo! Round 3, it's on toucan. Let's go!
I don't have a girlfriend, so those weren't some proper rhymes. Looking at your face, bruv, honestly, I'm not surprised. Listen, shrimp dick, watch your manners. You're up against goddamn toucan and dude's back to squash some rappers. I'll force you to toss my salad. I come from the golden age. Sam, my boy, make no mistake. If you'd have shown up back then, you would have been shown the gate. You've got a long way to climb to this level of mine. I'm the cleverest guy to ever get on the mic. Don't know what my IQ is, but I'm guessing it's high. Yours just about scrapes. Do you want to get that with fries? I'm fucking devious, a damn evil genius. My temper is about as short as your weenie is. Your rounds are tedious or boring, base easy shit. Mine are sicker than the clap ride in your semen is. Oh. Everything that you bring to the stage is whack like Chris Brown's fists on the day he was at Riri's hitting her face. Oh, fuck. I'm of a caliber amateurs like Sam cannot match when I rap my lines. If you want to go home and soak with your toaster after we've done our clash, that's fine. I understand. This guy's just a man. I'm a god writing verses with 500 cans. I'm a prophecy dropping these monster schemes on this week comic geek, crossing each line in the sand. None touching can. I run, cunts get lapped. This pit is my altar and this runs the lamb. I will sacrifice man like hypes, casual like smacking flies. That's the vibe, Sam, don't try. You're done, step back. You're part of a trend that it hurts me to see. These days battling sucks like a bird on her knees. Guys that want to do it perfect like me got replaced by northerners still learning to read, using the platform to air personal beef. Newsflash, Sammy, that shit won't work in the East. Fuck about...
Let's go!
That shit won't work in the East. Fuck about and you'll catch a curb in the teeth. Your missus and mum will be searching for weeks whilst you're underground giving earthworms a feast, fertilising my homegrown turnips and sweets.
I reckon Toucan obviously had the comedy side of things. SamHypes had the probably slightly more technical bars, certainly the more conventional side of like more aggressive kind of approach.
Tough one's
It's
cool.
a real tough one.
Tough one's cool.
Oh, you put me on the spot a little bit here. I cannot call it right now. I'd edge it ever. Fuck. I'm literally on the fence. I'd edge it ever so slightly to SamHypes.
As said previously, this is one of the tightest battles to judge. That was difficult. Both parties bringing some fucking next level bars. Yeah, I agree, that's difficult. I don't want to take anything away from anybody. They were both fucking hard. I've got to give that 2-1 to Toucan.
Right, basically, yeah, that was a really tough battle. They both came so fucking hard in it, and I'm not trying to kiss anyone's ass or that.
You say so yourself.
Basically, yeah, I'm gonna go with who I think was the better writer and had the better schemes and the better sort of like punchlines that really hit with the crowd, and that's Toucan. 2-1.
Sorry. Yo people, it's Georgie Roots, big up Beast Anglia, big up TLO, the hole in the wall and everybody that pulled up today. I'm gonna say, look, this is a battle rap event, yeah? It's not a comedy show. I love Toucan, he brought some hard bars, but this is battle rap and like SamHypes just took his head off, bro. It's 2-1 SamHypes to me. Like, I gotta call it Sam, it's a battle rap, you know. It's if it was a roasting match or a stand-up comedy night, Toucan would have pissed it, like wet the floor with him. But this is battles in the war zone. You can't laugh off scars like that, bro. So SamHypes, that's it.
Right, well, fucking Toucan, you were funny as fuck, mate. But again, my guy SamHypes over here was livid with you. Like, but like with me and Georgie, I would probably have more jokes than Georgie did. Georgie come with that rawness a bit more than I did. Which I don't know who won our battle, but I'm probably well, there you go, man. Like, it is what it is.
I love you, bro.
Sam took it for me, man. But that's not to say that I was laughing a lot more at you. Like, but fucking he had it, mate. Like, simple as that.